Hey Sabina, thanks so much for doing this. First of all, this is going to be a huge help. I wanted to just quickly give you a little overview of what we're doing here, um, and then I've also made these slides that you can look through. Um, but I'll show you. So we're going to be labeling these bird bands. So you'll be given a picture of a bird, and you'll have to try to label the bird band colors. So as you can see, some of them you can't even see the bird bands. So first, as we say here in the instructions, we're going to filter it by images that have the leg band annotations. Okay, so we're going to come over here. You're going to click on a filter, add filter, and you're going to come down to objects with tag, objects that have a left foot, and make sure they have one and only one left foot. And then here are objects with the tag right foot, and again, one and only one. So that ensures that every image you're looking at already has an identified left foot and right foot. Okay, so we'll apply that filter. Supervisedly takes some time, so this might take a minute. But once it's done, you'll be able to go to an image and try to figure out which band is which. While this is loading, I'm just going to hop over here. Mark Badger prepared these reference tables to show you which possible birds you should be looking for. So if you can have this open in a separate window, it's nice if you can look at them without having to hop back and forth, but I don't have dual monitors here. So hopefully you have either enough space on your monitor or you can just hop back and forth. So this is all the males. So we have left foot green, right foot teal, left foot blue, right foot green, left foot teal, right foot red, left foot blue, right foot red, pink, yellow, red, green. So these are the 6 male birds that are in the aviary, and these are the combinations. You can see that there's no overlap, so if you see a bird with a green and a teal band, that's only one possible bird. But you'll see that there's some confusion. So first of all, there are 2 males that have a left foot blue, so both blue-green and blue-red. So if you can only tell what the left foot is, you might not be able to know for sure. And then worse than that, there's some birds that are just a little hard to tell apart. So the green-teal bands look a lot like the blue-green bands. We can actually zoom in here. Whoops. Maybe, well, I don't know if we can zoom in here, but you can see in this one, this is green-teal. You can see these color bands, and I'll move this out of the way. This is blue-green, and these combinations look quite similar, so that's why these are marked in yellow. So this is kind of a overlapping set that can be confusing. So if you come up against one of these, and you can't tell the difference, maybe you can't tell whether it's green-teal or blue-green, just mark both of them. So we'll probably see some examples of that. And then this is the same thing, but for the females. So you can see there are 9 females. Some are pretty easy to tell apart, so blue-teal versus pink-green, super easy. But we have these 3 left foot yellow, right foot teal, green, blue. This is the worst combination, and it's just a mistake on our part to band birds in that way. But you can usually tell the difference. You can see down here, this is yellow-teal. You can see that this is a teal color. This is yellow-green. This one's kind of hard to tell, but you can see it's a little darker. And this is yellow-blue, and you can see the blue sticking out here. So hopefully you can tell the difference. If not, again, just mark all of them. Okay, so by now this has been loaded for a long time. So we've applied our filter. And again, this filter button is just up here when you need to do it. So now every image we see will have 2 bands marked. Okay, some of these are going to still be pretty hard to see. So we're going to hide these. Okay, so in this case, this is probably too hard, but let's give it a try. This is an early morning image. It's pretty hard to see. So I'm gonna guess this is a female. It has like a slightly more female tint to it. And then we can see these 2 bands. This looks like probably green and red, or maybe teal and red, or teal and pink. Okay. So let's now consult our female chart. Okay, so this is our females. So again, this is why it's nice to have. So it looks like the bird is facing this direction, so this is its right foot and this is its left foot. So we're looking for a left foot, I'm going to say left foot pink, right foot teal. I'm just going to guess that. Left foot pink, so left pink, right green is the only possibility here. If that had been a red, that would have had to be in a yellow, so that doesn't work. So left foot pink, right foot green looks like a pretty good bet for what that is. Okay, that seems like the only one out of this that is possible. Okay, we can check over here on the males just to be sure. So it could be a left foot red, right foot green. If it were a male, that's pretty hard to tell. Honestly, if you saw this bird, I would say to skip it. I'm kind of using it as a bad example, but if you came up against this bird, I would recommend probably not trying because this is real hard. But for this one, I think I will label this actually as the pink green. So we're going to click on, we'll show these again. So this is the left leg here. I'll hide it again to make sure. So that's our left foot, and then we click on pink. Okay, so now this one is marked as left pink. Now click over on the right foot. Hide the color again to remind us. Check over here to remind us. So pink, green. Okay, and we'll click on green. You can, by the way, if you don't want to click, you can just type the key. So you can just hit G on the keyboard and it will add it. So that will make it a lot faster. Okay, that was the hardest possible case. Let's try one that's a little easier. Okay, so this one looks like definitely a male based on the size and kind of the darkness of the bird. I'm going to guess this is a male. We'll hide the leg bands again. And now we can see pretty clearly that this is a blue left leg and then probably a green right leg, if I had to guess. It could be teal, but I'm going to guess it's green. Now we come over here, we look at our male tag. So here we have a left foot blue, that's good. And so it could either be green or red. So it's definitely not red, so it's green. So this is left foot blue, right foot green. So we go over here. Now we click on the left leg band. Sorry, the left leg band. And then we hit left foot blue, right? We'll hide them again just to be sure. Great. So left band blue. Whoops, we have to select it first. B. Oh, sorry. I was typing B, but B is has some different hotkey. So U is the hotkey for blue. Okay, so I clicked it, left foot blue. And now you can see it's selected down here. Sorry that my window is just right at the bottom. I can spread this up a bit. Okay, so now it's left blue. Now we'll type on the other foot. You see it's selected red. We'll hide it just again to be sure. Yep. So, and then we'll hit G to make it green. Okay, so now this is labeled right foot green, left foot blue, and that matches with this left foot blue, right foot green. Okay, and so that's really the only task. And so that one's now done. You don't have to save or click anything. It's done. You can move on to the next image. We'll just do one more in this demonstration. So I'm going to hide the leg bands. Okay, so this looks like probably a female to me. Looks a little smaller, a little grayer around the edges. And then the bands, that's a left foot blue, right foot teal, or maybe green. I'm going to say probably teal. Left foot blue, right foot, hopefully teal. Now look over here at the females. Left foot blue, right foot teal. Great, so that is an option. And so we will click on our leg band. So left band is Oh, this one is mislabeled. So here you can see that they've mislabeled the left foot and the right foot. So I'm actually going to correct that. This should be the left foot, and that should be left blue. And click on this other one. This should be the, I had to click down below, but this should be the right foot. Take off the left foot and make the right foot teal. Okay, and again, you can use the short keys to make that easier. I'm just clicking to make it clear. Okay, so that's good. So this is now labeled correctly. We'll glance one more time. So that's left blue, right teal. And we have clicked it left blue, right teal. Okay, and that checks out with this female, left blue, right teal. All right, and that's actually that same bird right there. Okay, so that's the job. I'll send this video to you along with the this PowerPoint for you to look through. I have some additional instructions, basically summarizing what I just said. And then watch that, maybe try a couple on here, and then ask any questions you want to. I think we'll be, it looks like if the easiest way for you to do is just to start from the back for right now, although I might change that. I need to talk to Mark Badger. So if I say something else, trust what I say later. But if you don't hear anything else from me, just be starting from page 7 and kind of working your way, maybe starting here and working your way backwards. Okay, so hopefully that's clear. Please shoot me an email or text or whatever. Feel free to ask any questions. This is kind of a tricky task, but I think once you have done a couple, you'll get used to it. And again, if it's unclear, like this is a great example. This is a female, left foot yellow, right foot probably teal, but maybe it's blue. And if we look over here on the females, we see that left foot yellow has teal, green, and blue. So because we're not sure, we're just going to label all three. So this right foot, we're going to label blue, green, and teal. And this left foot is yellow. Okay. Here I would, if I were a little more certain, I would maybe be willing to guess, but this looks really close to me between blue and teal. And so I'm just not going to hazard a guess in this case. So that's it. Hopefully that's clear. Hopefully this is helpful. And again, ask me any questions if it isn't. Thanks.